Firstly, how did the Dulwich Hamlet community scheme come about?
It came about probably about 6-7 years ago now. We was in the club itself, actually it might have been less actually, the club itself was in a position where we was under threat of being closed down by the council, and what they basically said, we weren't doing a lot of community cohesion away from Aspire. So we thought that we'd set up something for 5 to 11-year-olds initially, which meant that they had a provision to come in and do all sorts of sports, arts and crafts, anti-bullying, anti-social workshops as well. And we'd look at it from there and see if we could progress it.
The aim is to provide a place where they come and have fun, make new friends and improve their football skills. We run 2 sessions a week at the moment, 2 different age groups, one for 8 to 12-year-olds on Wednesdays and one for 5 to 7-year-olds on Fridays. 1 hour of intensive work, fun work and enjoyable work is what we aim to do.
Well, why I thought about it would be a good idea is because I grew up on an adventure playground, Leighton Square, when I was younger, and it was a free provision. And I built many friendships, learnt a lot about how to play and how to learn together and how basically to have social skills as well. And I thought it was a great component for myself and my friends growing up. And I could see that the local area would need it as well. We've got a diverse local area for streaming from Dulwich Village just to across the road. We've got our local estate across the road, so very diverse, and it's good if kids from 5 years of age can mix together and talk together and understand each other's backgrounds as well.
We believe education is vital in all walks of life. Growing up in the areas that we did, Gavin Rose, Junior Caddy, Kevin James and myself, we've seen the importance of education. A lot of the boys that have come through the Aspire programme, they've done very well in their football career, and what the Aspire programme's all been about is about combining football with the education. So we thought, why not do that from an early age, where you're combining their football with the education. And football is a great way to actually get young people interested in their education.
The kids seem to love it. I've seen some kids who have just sort of turned up at 5 and now they're like 11, and you know, you look at them growing up as the stages go on, and it's brilliant. I mean, they've grown up there, all they know really is this football club and the community scheme, which is great. It just keeps them off the street, keeps them on the straight and narrow. Parents are quite happy because they know where their kids are going to be as well, and they know it's a safe environment for them.
Literally love helping them out. It's actually amazing to see how much they learn at a young age. I mean, most kids want to just get a ball and just kick it around. These guys actually are willing to learn and listen to what we're telling them to develop and become something.
We've had funding from the Football Foundation in the first 2 years, and we exceeded all the numbers and results that they expected of us. I think they expected us to engage sort of 30 children over a period of a week, sort of 3 sessions, so that'd be 10 kids a night. We average about 40 kids a night, which is, for me, very proud of the work that Peter and the team have put in.
Obviously, I know the football side of things has had good feedback from parents and children alike. What's the education feedback been like?
Pretty much the same. I mean, personally, I've got daughters and they've attended as well, and they've been very helpful toward their personal development. The way I see things is I wouldn't want to do anything for any other child that I wouldn't want to do for my very own.
I mean, how will the new stadium take this scheme on to further levels?
Yeah, I mentioned obviously the facility being challenging in terms of being conducive for that sort of play and that sort of age group. So at the moment we have some of our lessons in the bar, and it means the shutters have to be down because of alcohol and stuff like that. The AstroTurf at the back is dated, as everyone knows. So it means that it's limited in terms of how much development we can actually give to the young children, and the diversity in sports as well. So I think with a new stadium, it will obviously mean that we can have better training facilities for them to learn in, better environment indoors, so when the weather's a bit cold, they can feel a little bit more comfortable in a sort of a classroom type setting as well. So obviously I think that will be a benefit to the community.
Personally, I can't state how big a new stadium would be for what we do, for the community at large. With the amount of kids we engage right now, we could have 200 children on there on a day like this. Dulwich is a massive area with lots of kids that love to play football, and a new stadium will just give us the opportunity and the facility to actually be able to engage them and give them somewhere where they could come, feel safe and feel secure and enjoy their football.